Hey folks, this is Vagrant. Welcome back to Starfield. In the last video, we attacked the key. We killed Chow, whatever her name was, Chow, I can't remember her name, the smuggler who we quite liked, and I'm a little bit sad about that. And now we are boarding the key itself, reaching the operations center, and probably killing Delgado and, what's her name, Neva, that lass who we've been chatting with, and maybe even Jazz. I'll admit, I've not been looking forward to this episode.
Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
This is not our ship, Andreja. This is the key. This is full of pirates. Get your gun out. Not that gun. This gun.
Whoa. Something found you. Gotcha now, you double-crossing bastard.
Oh, there you are. Right, no harm, love, but you're level 6, so let's be a little less silly about the situation, eh? Oh, why are there level 6s and level 50s? And yet the level 6 is the one with the extra stuff, interestingly enough. Don't feel good about this. I just want that on the record, okay? But there was no good choice. Both choices were bad. Which is fine, because that's life, you know? Rather depressingly, that's kind of what life is like sometimes. Sometimes there are no good choices. You're going to get 2 bad choices, and you're going to choose the less bad choice. And that's what we're doing now. Into the key. Maybe we can talk them down. Maybe there's a way out of this without killing. I just don't want to kill Jazz. Like, I don't know why, but I just really don't want to kill Jazz.
Show 'em what you got.
Jazz, no! Jazz, no! I can't go anywhere. I can't go anywhere. Jazz just threw a grenade at my face. Jazz. Yeah. Oh, Jazz, I'm sorry.
Knew I'd find you. You're dead.
Oh, hey. I'm reloading, if you don't mind. You're right, Andreja. You don't look good, girl. Okay, well, kill Jazz. Jazz. Jazz, you could have just backed off. Would have been fine. I'd have left you alone. Oh, this isn't cool. Oh, is that... Wait, what?
You die today.
Is that behind glass? It doesn't look like it's behind.
Always worth
Is
checking.
that glass?
Never know what
Oh, it
you might
is.
find in their pockets.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Learn something new every day. Oh, as I meant to actually do that. Man! Open the door. Get a robot friend. Oh no, it's already dead. Grease monkeys! Del wants to know if I needed a few extra grease monkeys to help maintain things around here. I told him anyone would get in my way. I don't mean to sound arrogant, and I know my bandwidth is thin, but no one else can do what I do. I don't trust a new mechanic to understand how we've kept the station together with vacuum tape and baling wire. There's too much tribal knowledge. The same goes for the ships. Destroyer. I knew what I was getting into when I joined the fleet. It was always my skin on the line. I could handle it. No biggie. This is different. Nev, she loves this. Being a pirate is a raison d'etre. So the best way I can keep her safe is by working on her ship. Every nut, bolt and wire on the Estrella I've hooked up with these 2 hands. And its insurance, I've put in something extra to keep out of harm's way. Knowing all this helps calm the nerves a little, but not completely. Now I know why Mom gave me this toolbox the day I said goodbye. I want to ask her if the worrying's gotten easier, but I already know the answer. Game, please! My heart! Did I... Yeah, I thought I did what I had to. My heart. I'm actually sad about this. It's my fault. I think if I'd gathered the evidence, there's a chance I could have got away with not having to do this. But I mean, they were going to die regardless, right? It's an interesting thing, though, to think about morally, because realistically, these are all a bunch of fairly bad people. Even Jazz, who we really like, is probably actually not a good person, right? You know, at the end of the day, she's here working on pirate ships for a reason. It can be a confusing thing for people to realize that just because you like someone doesn't mean they're not a bad person. You know, those are not necessarily separate ideals. Someone can be very personable, easy to get on with, a good friend, and turn out to be a murderer or a pirate or whatever. You know what I mean? And it can be very, very hard to put together I'm trying to distract myself from the fact I'm murdering all these people that I know. This is brutal. It can be very, very hard to sort of coalesce those two ideas together. Like, for example, I don't have a good example for my life because nobody I know turned out to be a murderer or anything. I mean, right now, out there somewhere is a serial killer. Okay, someone out there is a murderer. And they could be, for all we know, very, like, as they sometimes are. Okay, maybe not a serial murderer, let's think of it. A thief. But, like, not a cool thief, not in, like, a Robin Hood way, but in, like, a steal from the poor to give to the rich kind of way, you know? Any better examples? Oh, no, I don't want to kill the... Don't make me kill the bartender. You're going to make me kill the bartender. The bloody UC Sister, what they've done is they've put me in on a one-person slaughter mission. Why am I on my own in this ship? Why am I the only one who has to do this? I don't feel good about this. I kind of regret choosing... I know, see, this is the thing. I regret choosing this choice, but the only reason I do is because I knew all these people. Like, if it was purely about the people, right, in terms of their personality and how I got on with them, I would much rather have attacked the vigilance than the key, right? That's just the way it is. But the fact that I like them shouldn't be relevant. But it's really hard for it not to be relevant. You know, that's a very difficult thing to do. Open the door. This crew is bloody cursed. Not only did the new Rook turn out to be a rat, they handed the legacy of the Sistev on a silver platter. Even if we survive this fight, we don't have the courage to survive a war. Maddie, I'll see you soon, love. No! Game! Why? Oh, Bog, I'm sorry. This is the thing. All terrible people have people they love, have people who love them, have people who are important to them, have human emotions. Nobody's good or evil. Everyone's in shades of grey. And all I'm doing here is choosing the side of one shade of grey to murder the others. Hey, Shinya.
I can decrypt and re-encode thousands of credits in seconds, but something as simple as this, I didn't see it coming. Not in the slightest. And now because of you, my bomb's been activated. Which means I'm as good as dead.
I'm sorry it's come down to this, Shinya.
Forgive me if I don't take you at your word, since you've been lying to me from the very beginning. I've paid you well, treated you with respect, and kept trouble off your back more than a few times. Look me in the eye and tell me why you've allowed this to happen to me. You owe me that much.
I mean, you're still Pyrus.
Do I really need to explain this to you? There's quite a significant difference between dishonesty and dishonor. Well, now that you're here, I don't expect that you'll stay and watch my rather spectacular ending. So why don't you just get out of my sight and let me die in peace?
I could deactivate it.
After everything I just said, you'd still be willing to help me. I must be a complete fool. Because even though it makes no sense, I believe you. The only way to deactivate the bomb is through Delgado's computer and operations. You'll probably need his ID to get in. I don't know why you're helping me, but I sincerely hope this isn't another one of your tricks.
Shinya, if I could have done this whole thing without killing a single person, I don't want to kill Jazz. I don't want to take out the Jade Swan. If I could have got through without doing any of it, I would have done it. If I can spare a life, I'll do it. So really what I should have done, I should have brought an electromagnetic weapon. Realistically. I'm not sure that would have worked though. How do I get in there? Seem to be locked down. No. Computer anywhere. Oh, no. Bounty terminal. Not sure. This way? think there's a back room around the gym. Yep, there it is.
Let's not leave anything useful behind.
Not the most comfortable looking position I've ever seen. Alright. Whoa, 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 girl. Whoa, Nelly. Oh, you're hiding behind a wall. This always confuses me. This I can never quite tell if someone's behind a wall or... You know what? Two can play this game. Absolutely insane. Advanced? Yeah, you know what? Just in case. Alright, Delgado. We can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way. I suspect I know which way he's gonna go.
Now! Make them suffer!
You're a silly Billy, aren't you? I mean, I feel bad. I don't care about murdering the random pirates. I only care about murdering ones that I know and liked. And that is right. So that's. Oh, it's Rokov. Rokov, no!
Can't end like this.
No, I hate this quest. No, they're bad people. Just because they helped me and had personality doesn't stop them being bad people. Now, I don't want to gun them all down, but that's what we're goddamn doing, so let's just commit to the idea. It's a very difficult couple of ideas to put together. Your best friend, like you watching this video right now, could turn around tomorrow. Like, I see this on Twitter all the time, where people don't denounce their friends. Like celebrities, their friend will turn out to have done something terrible, and the celebrity won't come out and denounce that person instantly. And it isn't as easy as you think it is. If your best friend, my best friend has been my best friend for about 20 years, right? If it turned out my best friend had murdered someone, not in a cool way, not in a self-defense way, not in the army, they just murdered someone, or they raped someone, or just something terrible like that, right? I think I would struggle. I would stop being their friend, I'm pretty sure. Weirdly enough, rape feels worse than murder. Am I crazy? Why does it? I mean, it shouldn't. They're both abhorrent, obviously, but murder doesn't feel as bad as rape. Anyway, this is how you get a video demonetized. But yeah, that's a strange thought, now that I think about it. It's a lot harder to throw away years and years of friendship than you think. I'm not saying it's not the right thing to do, but I'm saying it's harder than people think.
Came back to finish the job personally?
I guess. Return to try and talk some sense into you.
Talk sense into me? You're the one who's lost their mind. What the hell happened to you? You had Krix's legacy in your hands, and you gave it away. For what? For honor? Justice?
Did this for me.
Looking out for number one, huh? So you did pick up some of my dirty habits. Maybe I taught you too well.
You didn't teach me anything, son.
You know, when we were on Suvorov, I saw the potential for you to become a badass pirate. One of the best. And now you suddenly expect me to believe I have been fooled the entire time? That this was some kind of elaborate game you have been playing? No. No way. For once in your life, be honest with me. Admit that you were tempted.
I really wasn't.
You don't even have the nerve to admit it. Unbelievable.
I wasn't allowed to take
It
them.
is obvious that no matter what I say, you have no intention of honoring our pact. You clearly never did. I have already locked down the key and set its reactors to overload. Soon, you, me, and everyone near this station are going to be vaporized. Let's see how far that loyalty to Sistef takes you now.
Persuade!
And spend the rest of my life in the brig without a credit to my name? Why would I do that?
This isn't the end of your story, but if you die here... Okay, we're gonna go for a 4. I knew you looked out for me when I was with the fleet. This is my way of looking out for you. Come on. Come on, game.
So you noticed. And yeah, believe me, keeping people from burying a knife in your back wasn't easy.
If you don't turn off the reactor, I'll capture you and skin you alive.
If anyone should be that angry traitor, it's me. But at least you're finally telling the truth.
+1, baby. Oh, no. This isn't the end of your story. If you die here, it will be.
And I suppose you want me to think it ends outside a prison cell and not in. Still, a prison door opens, just like any other. Fine. You win. Standing down the reactors. With the legacy gone, we're dead in the water anyway. But before you have Ikande lock me up, I'm gonna leave you with some parting words. Whether you know it or not, you're damn good at being a pirate. It's in your blood. One of these days, that's all gonna hit you. And I'll be waiting for you in my cell to tell you I told you so.
Okay. Can we talk about the bomb? How do I deactivate the bomb?
Go! You've taken everything else from me. The least you can do is give me a moment of peace.
I think this is probably it, right? There we go. Let's turn that off. Well, at least we saved some people. Personal logs. Aquila City. Sometimes I dream about Aquila City, the sand-dusted streets, the thick, heavy air, and the call of the wild beyond the wall. Everything just how I remember it. I'm back with my old crew doing heists and busting heads for loose change. Milk money we called it, and we were the bullies. There's only one thing that's off, really. The days have no light. Every time I look up, the sky's pitch black. At first, I thought it was old age. I spent so much time on this floating piece of tin. Maybe I'd forgotten what the Aquila sky looked like. But that's not it. When I'm awake, I can remember all of it easily enough. No, it's because even as an arrogant little street punk, subconsciously I knew Aquila City is at home. Up here with the fleet is where I belong. Porter once told me about the difference between a pirate and a thief. In his story, the pirate sees the future laid out in front of them. Spyglass in hand, they sail for the fortune at the end of the horizon, braving whatever storms and monsters are in their way. Because in time, they know they'll leave all that crap behind them and claim the prize at least lies ahead. But for the thief, the opposite is true. The past is in front, in plain view, and so they're doomed to repeat it over and over again, picking pockets, snatching creds, doing what they can to survive, forever blind to the future that looms behind them, ready to cut their throat. As long as I've been captain, I've had my eyes on one picture, Crix's legacy. In the back of my mind, I always thought I was securing the fleet's future, but now I'm starting to have doubts. Is Crix's legacy a future I'm sailing toward, or a past I refuse to turn away from? Just gonna steal your stuff if you don't mind. So Delgado survived, and Thingy... Oh, sure, I mean, it's a master log. Some people survived. Not many. Everyone I like died. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need a 2 and a 2 probably. Maybe that one. I think that one fits as well. Yep, okay. Need a 3 or 2 or 4 maybe. Okay, that one only fits on this row, so it makes me tempted to use it here. It has to go there. I'm not. Oh, wait. Yeah, and then this one up here, right? Yep, lovely. Okay. Again, same deal. Might have been a mistake, actually. Because none of these fit. None of these fit at all. Fantastic. Goddamn. Is that the one I just used? No, because I think that too will then fit in there. No, it doesn't. Maybe it'll fit over there. Nope. Bear with me. Well, I need a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's probably a 4 and a 3. You would think. Or it could be a 3, a 2, and a 2. I need... What do I need? Right, okay, let's think about what do I need for that last row. My God, this is harder than I thought it was going to be. Is that one going to fit in that last row? Right, that'll fit. Okay, so as long as I don't use that one, and I keep at least a... No, I need more than... I could keep both singles, I guess. I think I might have to, actually. Yeah, I do. Okay, so that's how I do the final row, is that and the 2 singles. Nothing else fits. Okay, so as long as I don't use those, we're good for this row. So that isn't... I'm really not sure how to do this. Does that not work? Yep, thought so. Just had to find it. Wait. I thought it was right. Wasn't I right? No, it's this one. It's this one. Don't do this to me. I planned this out for once.
Hope you can succeed at that before we are discovered.
I'm not really that worried about that. Picks up some stuff. Visit the Osaka landmark on Earth. Oh, that's cool. Kind of a snow globe. Maybe that's where all the snow globes are, unironically. Oh, hello.
Tell us what the future holds for the Crimson Fleet.
Changes are coming, Gale. Huge changes. Crimson Fleet will soon be a much bigger player in this little game between the members of the settled systems.
That's quite a bold statement. Would you care to elaborate?
Well, let's just say that I'm on the brink of a score so large, it makes everything else pale in
Survival of the
comparison.
fittest.
Hoping it's gonna carry on playing.
Beyond that, you'll just have to wait and see.
If you aren't willing to discuss
Hello,
the
okay,
details,
hello.
why grant SSNN this interview?
Yes,
Simple.
what?
I refuse to allow the UC to spin or bury the story, making it sound like they're in complete control.
I was one too far, apparently.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, there we go.
They aren't.
Why does the Crimson Fleet need to make this
Operation complete.
mysterious
Thrust is free.
move that you're being so evasive about?
I know SysDef instructed you to draw this meeting out as long as possible. So let me sum this up. I intend to make sure that the Crimson Fleet becomes the United Colony's worst nightmare. And nothing, I mean nothing in this universe, will stop me from achieving that goal.
There are those that would disagree with you and claim this interview is grandstanding, or worse, a recruitment tool. After all, SSNN reaches every corner of the settled systems, and
Dad,
your
have you ever
aspirations
tried
could
Aurora?
inspire the
Cora,
Crimson
shush.
to return to the fleet.
Cora!
You and the sheep that listen to your garbage can believe whatever the hell you want.
Not since you were born.
You were so
What was
worried
it
about
like?
what I had to say.
Cora!
when the
It was
philosopher
terrible.
said
She
be
doesn't
brought
stop
here.
talking.
You stay away from that stuff, Cora. Talking integrity, 100%.
They really need to implement a thing where people shut up at certain
Everything about the
times.
ships just screams superiority complex
God
to
damn.
me.
Thank you, sir. I was just trying to do my part.
I don't know. This is hollow. They're all gonna be like, yeah, woo, woo. You've murdered loads of people you cared about, woo. But they were bad people. Even Jazz, who seemed absolutely lovely, who has a mother who loved her, who she disappointed and she felt bad about that. These very real, normal human emotions doesn't stop them being bad people. Serial killers love their mothers. Doesn't stop them being serial killers. But it's very hard to separate the two.
You have permission to speak freely. I believe congratulations are in order. With this decisive blow, the end of the Crimson Fleet is all but assured. But as much as I'd like to begin this celebration, technically we're still in the process of wrapping up the operation. On that note, Lieutenant, what do you have for me?
Reports are coming in right now, Commander.
Delgado and Shinya Voss have been taken into custody. Also, we've transferred personnel to the Key to secure the location until the United Colonies decides what they want to do with the station.
And what about Neva Mora?
According to our reports, Neva led the strike force that attacked the Vigilance.
Huh.
Unfortunately, that was the last we saw of her. It looks like she managed to escape. We don't know her current whereabouts, but I have our operations team looking into it.
That's fine. Overall, excellent news, Lieutenant. I have to admit, for the first time in 7 years, I don't know what to say. How about you? I know that was difficult. You hanging in there?
I'm exhausted.
I can understand that. The dual life you were leading must have been incredibly stressful.
Honestly, I have no idea how you kept it all together.
Well, let me let you in on a bit of a surprise. Something I've been working on for a while. I've twisted arms and cashed in some favors at Mast. I wanted to make sure you got a share of the money you recovered from the legacy. Call it a reward, a token of appreciation, whatever the hell you want. But you've absolutely earned every credit.
Eliminating the fleet is reward enough. But I will certainly not complain about the extra credits.
Thanks.
Don't thank me yet. If it had been completely up to me, you'd get a lot more than they're giving you.
Now that you're rich and famous, maybe you'll still remember us little people, huh?
Decorum, Lieutenant? Damn, I'm going to be really sorry to see you go. You've really become an important part of our team. It won't be the same around here without you.
Although, if you feel like staying aboard, I'm sure I could give you access to the SysDef mission board. That is, if you can stand spending another minute with us on Vigilance.
It would be an honor. Think I'm dumpling. Whatever.
Excellent. I'm happy we haven't somehow frightened you away. Anyway, enough talk. You've earned a break, and I'm sure you wish to celebrate. Here's your promised reward. And wherever you might find yourself, my best wishes travel with you.
Thanks, buddy. Yeah, that's quite a lot of money.
Remember to turn in any evidence fragments you find.
I have evidence.
Good. The more you find,
Pick this up.
it's amazing that all this romantic nonsense
Oh, no.
about Crix is... It just goes to show you how... Have any more?
Yeah, oh god. Oh god, there's so much I had. I'm an idiot. Oh, no. Ah. I didn't realize I had to talk to her.
Are you kidding me?
Just take all this.
Makes me
Just take it all. I don't want to
mad.
talk to you. Just take all.
Benjamin Dayu, bringing us proof. Anything else? Wow. All that well. Any other fragments?
No.
Okay, fine. I'll be here if you have any more questions.
I'm so sad. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh god.
Having you work with SysDef has been an absolute pleasure.
I'm curious, right? Do I have a save file back there? I'm obviously not gonna do it all again, but I am curious what would happen differently. It would be here, right? Let me just make sure I've saved. Yep. 929. Yep, that's now okay. Let me just nip back here.
SysDef Marines are the best of the best.
I have nothing to say. Alright.
Pardon.
All support
doing
ships
all
have
right?
arrived, Commander.
Feels like we got maybe one
Good.
more common.
After we're done here, arrange it briefly. I want all of their COs over here as soon as possible.
Talk to me.
Yes,
Soft.
sir. What can I do for you?
Okay, evidence.
Excellent.
I just want to see how it's different.
It's amazing that it just goes to show. Find anything else?
What I'm mainly curious
kidding me?
about
It makes me find anything
is
else.
whether I'm able to
Benjamin Dayu.
A,
Bringing us proof.
how does it change
Anything
the
else?
fight? And B,
Understood.
can I avoid
We'll be here if you need us.
the combat if I do that?
There you are.
Busy doing my job,
Give me your
goddammit.
latest I've received the report, which means, thanks to your evidence, before you jump to Bannock, The credits from that.
Oh no, this is way
the God
before.
of Games.
We've been monitoring the...
As much as I hate to,
You cannot help.
they only admire. I've always known that. All right. When you return here with Crix's leg, I'll direct.
It's too early. That's why I just loaded, isn't it? Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I just sugar. It's all I'll say. Sugar. It's nice these screenshots because you think about it. We're gonna stop playing the game for a while. Obviously, we're gonna come back when the DLCs come out,
Having you work with
and then, but we'll come back. You know, there will be a gap in time. Time will pass, as it is wont to do, typically speaking. So, you know, maybe we'll come back in however many months it is for the DLC, and then we're going to see all these screenshots from our adventure the first time, you know, and we'll be able to have, like, nice little reminders of what it is we did. I'm so annoyed.
Any adventure you can
I
fly away from.
I knew that I would get it as I was playing through the game. I knew I wasn't crazy. I bloody knew I wasn't crazy. But the option just never presented itself because I didn't talk to her. Because I'm a dummy. Anywho, weirdly enough, it is time to. I don't know. There might be plenty left for all I know. I don't get the feeling that that's the case, but we are gonna. Pick up the power gravity to power. Okay, so we can talk to people. Oh, actually, that's one. Oh god, right. What I'm gonna do? We're gonna remove the artillery, and we're gonna go to the lodge. We are finishing things off, folks. It's a very strange feeling. It's a very weird feeling. There's probably a couple episodes left. There's still some things. Well, we're gonna hop forward, but then I'm thinking, oh, maybe we'll need to. Yeah, I want to see what New Game Plus looks like and all that kind of jazz. But we have to go talk to everyone first. I've already talked to Andreja. We've talked to Vasco. I think that's it. I'd like to have words with everyone. Just to see how they feel about the Unity and what's going to happen and all that jazz. I'm getting a little bit of tonal and emotional whiplash here. I've gone from murdering all these people I liked, succeeding this mission for the UC Vigilance, and now suddenly
not quite enjoy
moving
New
on.
Atlantis, but this this is much better.
Hey, Mateo.
We're so close.
Do you have a second, friend? I've thought about it, and as much as I would love to see the Unity the way Keeper Aquilus has experienced it, I'm not coming with you.
I understand, Mateo.
Thank you. I know this is probably coming as a surprise.
Not really.
I think I need to look for my answers here, in this universe. And I can't leave my parents. I know they would understand, but they're not getting any younger.
Silly, you just have dead parents like me. Sorry, I needed a drink.
You too. I know I'm flaking out at the end, but I'm glad I was a part of all this.
Oh, now I'm sad for all different reasons. Hey,
As
Noelle.
much as I love uncovering new questions, I wouldn't mind a few answers now and then. So I know we aren't keeping all the artifacts here anymore, but I think I can get some good readings from your ship. You have no idea how excited I am to analyze the data after you jump to the Unity. I'm gonna make some coffee. Pull an all-nighter.
You can come with us.
What? No. I do not do field work. Especially not the restructuring yourself at the molecular level kind.
Oh.
Or whatever the Unity actually does to make you Starborn. Anyway, Vladimir and I have been talking, and we're both staying here. Someone has to keep Constellation going with so many people leaving. It'll be pretty quiet at first, but that's what Constellation has been doing forever, right? An old generation moves on, a new one moves in.
Goodbye, Noelle. Thank you for everything.
Okay, I promised myself I wouldn't cry. And I'm sticking to that. So, goodbye. I'll miss you all.
Oh, Barrett.
Always knew we could pull this off.
He'll come. I think the companions will come with us.
Finally, these new universes won't know what hit them. Forget about the Starborn and the Hunter. It's Barrett and company from here on out.
Yeah, safe to say he's got a different approach. I want a uniform and a mask with your face on it.
Oddly enough, still not the strangest thing I've seen in the universe.
This universe.
Look, if this is a are we doing this or not talk, then stop right there. We're doing this. The multiverse waits for no one. Yeah, that's why I said it first. See you on the other side.
See you on the other side, buddy.
Keep your ear for a moment.
Yeah, let's talk, bud.
It'll be a shame to pack up all the modifications to the Eye for finding the artifacts. But she's earned a break. Gilded our fortunes for sure.
You can say the same about you, Vladimir. We couldn't have done this without you.
I'm just an old blade in the dark trying to make good. I'll be taking up the chair when everyone's gone in the Unity. Set Constellation's course for another new beginning. Not my first time at the helm for a crew, but going to take it slow.
Be in good hands, buddy.
Don't know about that. Intend to keep teaching folks how to play the Troublemaker's game. No use being an explorer if you aren't a little dangerous. Well, tipped your ear long enough. I'll be smiling as you walk through Eternity's gate. Give the next universe something to talk about, yeah?
Catch a smile, Vlad. Catch a smile. Walter's upstairs, I think.
Captain, I believe your ship will perform more.
We've got to talk to Walter. We've got to talk to
if
Sam.
you bring me on board.
And that's it, actually. Talk to Andreja one more time.
The artifacts are all gathered. We've done it.
We had fun, Walter.
There's nothing like an investment paying off. We've succeeded beyond my wildest dreams. Everyone should feel proud.
Couldn't have done this without Stradeklin's support. Thank you, Walter.
Oh no. This moment isn't about my corporate holdings, no. Being part of Constellation was just for me. Although there's always opportunities, I'm not above taking advantage of what we learn as a group. Alas, while I would like to take the final jump with everyone, I'm afraid the saying, "you can't take it all with you," has caught up to me. There might not be a Stroud Eklund in the next universe, and certainly not mine. And I would be a poor choice of company if I was, well, poor.
The good is where the rest of us live, Walter. Might do you some good to spend some time there.
You know what? I owe you that. Maybe once this all dies down, I'll take another look at our charitable efforts. The streets of Neon sometimes produce a true diamond in the rough. We shouldn't wait for the next one to just fall in our laps, fresh from some mining excursion. Goodbye, my friend.
Aww.
If I could borrow a bit from Sebastian Banks, bring light into the darkness of the unknown.
This is an emotionally heavy episode. I'm not ready for this. Like, I'm actually upset. Ah, man. It's such nonsense. They're just pixels. We're not actually saying goodbye. They'll exist in the other universe, but they might be different. Ah, one last time. Good old TCL. Blessed. Alright, let's hop on the ship. We have to go talk to Sam still, so let's go do that. Excuse me. The good old Wendigo 2.
I find the interior of this ship comforting.
Oh, I've got maybe 3. Maybe 3. Who am I missing in my head? Maybe Sam and Cora are separate? I'm so lost. I don't know my way around my ship in any way whatsoever. Just looking for a ladder. Just looking for a ladder. God, these ships are so nonsensical. Also, ladders are bad. We don't use ladders. We jump everywhere. That's the logical thing to do. Think about actually floor too high there. Although it looks like I can't actually go anywhere from here. Yeah, okay. Let's see if there's another way down somewhere. Although this looks like a no. This is utterly goddamn pointless. Yeah, pointless. Cool. All right, let's go find another ladder. I actually hate my ship so much. I'm not kidding. I really hate, like, the exterior, awesome. The interior, utter nightmare. Utter bloody nightmare. Sam? Sam.
Hey, good to see you. Coming up on the end of a long ride here. We got all the artifacts. You ready for what comes next? Might not see each other on the other side.
I'm worried, Sam, I won't lie.
Yeah, so am I. Hey, listen, you're probably wondering about Cora. I played it over in my head 1,000 times, and I've made up my mind. She's coming with. I know what everyone's gonna say, but even if I told her no, she'd find some way on board that ship. And if we stayed behind, we'd both regret it.
Can't keep her out of an adventure.
I'm sure plenty of the others won't like it, and I'll be worried like no tomorrow if we don't end up in the same place. But I gotta keep telling myself that Cora's ready for this. And hey, same goes for you. If we don't see each other on the other side, it's been all worth it.
I'm sorry, Sam. I just find you oppressively boring.
When the time's right, I'd appreciate a chat.
You're a good egg, but you're not an exciting egg. This must be Cora, right? Goddamn downstairs. Goddamn ladders. There's a ladder nearby. How am I ever meant to know? Sam, where is your child? Also, yeah, this is like I'm not gonna tell him now, but it seems like a slightly nonsensical idea to me to take your daughter through, because we're assuming we're not gonna know each other on the other side, that we're all gonna get split up and stuff. I guess it's not necessarily the case for sure, but I need to talk to Andreja one more time. Not time to broom.
My favorite person.
How are you feeling about our marriage?
Do you want to hear me say that you make me deliriously happy? Because you do.
Jesus, I never get tired of hearing things like that.
Then I shall be sure and tell you more often, darling.
Goodbye, my love. Man! Ah. Isn't this the ladder I hated from earlier? Yeah. Sorry, Cora. You've been a pain. I couldn't find you, kid. So do I just grav drive anywhere and it works? Is that the idea? Let me just try one last run to the den. Grav jumping is disabled. Oh, right. Okay, so take off.
Pre-check complete. We're good.
Look at that beauty in there. Oh, Wendigo. Wendy all gotta go sometime. Sir, this is a Wendy goes. Is there a joke there somewhere?
We're in orbit,
I could see like a webcomic where someone goes to a Wendy goes. Where it's a Wendy's, but it's run by Wendigos. I could see that. There we go.
You made it. I hope you're enjoying the view. I never get tired of staring at it. Eternity.
I don't sound anything like that.
Everyone says that when they hear themselves for the first time. But no, you don't sound like this. At least not this you. I am as much you as you are part of everything. All points connect to here. When a star is born or dies, its existence beats through the heart of this place, the Unity. I have seen all you are, have been, and could be. Do you feel like you've lived a good life? Is there anything you regret?
Don't know, I kind of made peace with what I couldn't.
That's good. You'll need that clarity for what comes next. In order to become Starborn, you must give the universe one last thing. Yourself. That intangible part of you, that something that makes you unique amongst the infinite, will explode like a supernova. A part of you will fuse with the essence of this universe, while another part leaves it behind forever. Do you understand what I mean? This one final leap will change this universe forever, even as you leave it behind.
Who created them, yeah?
Unknowingly, you just answered your own questions. For who creates things but creators? That is what they have been named throughout the endless circle of time. Are they one or many? Human or alien? Terrestrial or celestial? One day, you might even meet the creators. But not this day.
Not until the DLC comes out.
As for the why, so that you could ask that very question. So that you could stand before me for time immemorial and delve into the mysteries of the unending cosmos.
Bad time to have a typo. Starborn said I was reborn, that sounds like death.
Much like the death of a star creating new kinds of matter, so will part of your being become fused with the Unity itself. That part is what becomes Starborn and crosses into the multiverse. Through your eyes, it will be as if waking up from a dream. Walk into the gate of light, and you will become Starborn. Everything will vanish, and you will awaken somewhere else. But that isn't your only potential destiny. You could turn around, walk away from the Unity until the stars fade away, and you will wake up on your ship, in your universe. You could live out the life you have. I've enjoyed speaking to you once again. All of you, every version that is here in the Unity right now. Go out into the stars. As you consider stepping towards infinity, I offer you a glimpse into what will happen to the universe you may be leaving, as the essence of who you are is spread throughout space and time.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I'm gonna save Andrasia for last. What's going on over here? I don't recognize these people.
By defeating both the Hunter and the Emissary, the path to the unity in this universe is left for the people of the settled systems to discover on their own, uninterrupted by powerful Starborn.
Okay, so it's just going through the big decisions we made in the game. Okay, here's Constellation.
The Constellation membership who stays behind will, in time, publish their data about the discovery of the artifacts, Starborn, and the Unity. Space exploration across the settled systems is given new life as people search for hope out there in the stars.
All seems positive so far. This is the 3-star Rangers. Why is there a
Ron
dead person?
Hope's downfall
Oh, Ron
proves
Hope.
once again that the 3-star Rangers put justice above petty power plays and politics. A sense of commitment to the common good grows throughout the 3-star collective. Acts of heroism and noble sacrifice increase.
Cool. This is one of the decisions. I don't regret it. It was a fun idea, but I don't think it was the right one logically.
The resurrection of the Asili species leads to a massive reduction in terramorph attacks across the settled systems. At the same time, the need to spread the Asilis far and wide increases cooperation between all the factions. Belief in the UC as the diplomatic leader of the settled systems grows.
Hey, you lot. Okay. I can see Andreja waiting for me over there, and it's deeply upsetting. Ah, God. Is this Ryujin? It looks like Ryujin. That looks like the Crimson Fleet. Very slow. I can't jump. I can't sprint.
Ryujin Industries dismantles the internal neuroamp and keeps its existence a secret. The company is successful, but quieter. Every new operative that is hired hears the story of your rise through the corporate ladder and looks to emulate your success. Your work with UC SysDef against the Crimson Fleet is a triumph of law over greed. The UC establishes greater security throughout the settled systems. Travelers throughout the stars will be safer.
Yeah, no matter what, they were a bunch of pirates. Andreja. My love.
Your lover, Andreja, eventually chooses to be reborn herself. Your commitment to each other bolsters all relationships in the settled systems. Marriages blossom, more people in House Varun begin to question its orthodoxy and look to the outside world.
Hey, take a screenshot. I'm not allowed. I wanted one for like the loading screen, because obviously we're not going to be back here anytime soon.
You can return to your universe if you wish.
Alright, folks. Time to leave it all behind. It's quite sad, actually. Let's think about this. Let's think about this for a moment, okay? Right, first of all, first question, would you do this in this situation? You're weighing up two things. You're weighing up, on one hand... Okay, on one hand you've got incredible discovery, you know, a new universe. You take your knowledge and yourself through to that universe. Yes, everyone else has changed, but you yourself are the same. Well, you're not necessarily the same person. You're being remade in that universe, but you're still aware of who you are. We're gonna know that with Starborn. We're gonna have all our skills and stuff like that. We are the same person, just remade in this new universe. And seeing how the universe could change and seeing what powers befits a Starborn is an exciting idea, right? That kind of huge sense of discovery, that once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. On the other hand, of course, you're leaving behind everyone you love. And I guess I guess it really depends on how many people you have that you love. How easy is it to leave behind friends, family, girlfriends, boyfriends, partners, pets? You know, I guarantee there's some people who'd be standing in front of the Unity and they'd be thinking about their dog and thinking, I don't know if I can leave him behind. Imagine how sad your dog would be. And maybe your dog exists in another universe, but then that raises that point, like, if someone is there in another universe, even if they are basically exactly the same, let's say we meet Andreja again in this other universe, and she's basically identical. Is it the same still? Is it cheating? And she's gone on her own. They're saying that she's gone through the Unity herself eventually. In theory, you could bump into them, right, in another universe. It's an interesting idea. Oh, let's go. It's just... We've been through a lot to get here, folks. It's been... Like, the game has problems. Let's talk about the game. Let's talk a little bit longer. The game has its fair share of problems. There's lots of things that annoy me. Yada, yada, yada. But there were lots of storylines that I really liked. Lots of characters I grew to really like. The gunplay is so much better than the old games, by the by. Space is cool. Building ships is cool. Outposts are limited but fun. And, I don't know. I know I've kind of flown through this game. Like, you folks aren't seeing this for 4.5 weeks or something. I am 42, 43 episodes ahead in this series. A long, long time ahead in this series. Because I've really enjoyed the game and just want to keep playing it. You know, I play 2-3 hours. Well, I've been playing, say on average, 3 episodes a day, probably. And that includes weekends where I don't upload. So naturally I get forward, you know, maybe I get 8 episodes a week ahead. It's actually more than that. The game's been out for under a month, so I've got ahead at least 2 episodes a day-ish. A little bit, like 1.5 a day, I would say. Which actually is about right, to what I said. I don't know, it's been a big part of my life. I always get a little sad when a game's coming to an end. And like I said, we're probably going to spend another hour with the game after this, seeing what New Game Plus is all about, but this journey is at an end, and the next journey is going to properly start again when the DLC comes out. And it means I have to put this behind me. And it's a video game. It's not important. I'm not going to pretend it's the most important thing in the world. But it's like anything. It's like a film, like a good book. And I think games, more than films, more than books, games are with you for a long time, a lot of them, you know? I've got 105, 106 hours in Starfield, whatever it is. I've never spent 105 hours with a film or 105 hours with a book. You know, games, more than any other medium, has the potential to embed itself into your life and kind of take on a quite a large importance. I've had a rough few weeks. It's been tough ever since I got back from the holiday. Basically, ever since I started playing Starfield. Curse you, Starfield. It's been rough, and I've always had this here to jump into. You know what I mean? And there's other things, and we're going to jump into other things after this. I'm excited to play some other games, but I've had even though there's work to be done for Starfield, I've had a really good time. And hope you've had fun watching the series. Let's go.
Although you leave this universe behind, a new universe awaits you. Who will you be in this one? What choices will you make?
So we're just gonna keep going until we get to. We're not gonna obviously we're gonna do one more video after this. I just want to see how New Game Plus works, and then I think we're gonna just leave it. And it depends how New Game Plus is going to work. I'm hopeful that whatever state it puts us in is one that when the DLC does come out, we'll be able to instantly get there. You know what I mean? But we'll see how that goes. Okay. Starborn, that is what you have become, a being who has touched the universe. Your story is over, but will begin anew in this universe and countless others. Whoops. You remember all you have learned, your possessions and everyone you knew has been left behind. Explore this new universe and all it offers, and perhaps take another trip through the Unity. Yo! Oh, awesome. Inventory, I've got no weapons, but I've got Starborn Spacesuit Astra. Got Chameleon, got Hacker, 2 max auto attempts that can be banked, that's cool. And reactive 10% chance, it's okay. It's actually worse than what I was wearing, but it's pretty cool. Starborn. We did a lot, folks. 218 locations. How have I discovered less than I've explored is beyond me. 313 days. 3 million credits. 1 snow globe. But there's obviously things we didn't do, and we can do those. You know, again. 127 side quests. I think that's most of the major ones. Obviously, there was a few we didn't do, but I don't think there was that many. 2,985 headshots. Favorite power. Personal atmosphere by a mile. It wasn't even close. Locks picked 145. No assaults. Only 1 murder. I was pretty good, actually. All told. Alright, well, next video we will go explore, see what this New Game Plus mode is all about, and that then will be the end of our playthrough of Starfield. So I'll see you lovely folks one more time. Thank you very much for joining me. Cheers much of as always. Bye-bye.